My name is Jonathan Newbury. I am the Executive Vice President for Preferred Hotels and Resorts for Asia Pacific. I've been with the company since July 2008, so nearly 15 years this year. I have been in the industry for over 30 years. I started as a barman behind a bar in a hotel in London back in the early 90s. And since then, I have worked in many different roles in several different companies. So Preferred Hotels and Resorts started over 50 years ago as a direct reaction to brands like Hilton and Marriott that were gaining more and more traction in the marketplace. And we have since then grown into the world's largest independent hotel brand with over 650 hotels in 80 countries worldwide. We represent hotels, resorts, residences, and some very unique, smaller, independent hotel brands too. What we really do for our hotels is very simple. We even the playing field by giving them distribution, marketing, sales, and a loyalty program that helps them compete on an even footing with the large franchise brands in the marketplace. Simply put, our major goal is growth. We are looking to expand our footprint, not just here in Asia, but also in key destinations throughout the world with the world's most luxurious independent hotels. In addition to that, during the pandemic, we actually launched a new brand called Beyond Green, which is a brand that focuses solely on the most sustainable hotels on planet Earth. And so we're looking to, of course, increase the footprint for that brand as well, but only with the most sustainable properties that are out there. And finally, our loyalty program. It's already the largest points-based loyalty program for independent hotels in the world, but we've just relaunched the brand website for iprefer.com, along with a brand new app with many new features. And we're looking at new partners for this program too, to make it richer for the consumer. And we see this as probably one of the main vehicles for driving direct business to our hotels in the coming years and helping them get away from the all-pervasive OTA business. From our perspective, really just two things. Firstly, during the pandemic, we saw an acceleration of the trend towards online bookings for hotels, to the point that many hotels now have an over-reliance on bookings from OTAs. We're working with savvy hoteliers to make sure that they are now refining that strategy and making sure that they are reducing the proportion of that business coming into the hotels while still remaining visible to travelers that have business for them. The second trend is that we are seeing a real push now for direct business for our hotels through their own channels, through their own websites, and we encourage this, mostly because it really helps with the profitability of any revenue coming into the hotel and reduces the amount of commission paid to the OTAs. It has another beneficial effect, though, of allowing the hotel to have a direct relationship with the guest and also to promote loyalty through our loyalty program. So in several ways. Firstly, we're leveraging our iPrefer program with over 5 million members. It's quite a powerful tool for driving direct bookings into our hotels. I think I've already mentioned that we relaunched our website and a new app this year for iPrefer, and that's had a major beneficial effect for us and for the hotels, and we're seeing really very robust conversions, better than we've ever seen through those channels into our hotels. We also see that over 50% of the business that is booked into our hotels through the iPrefer program actually comes from people who have signed up at another hotel. So 50% plus of the bookings are new business into those properties. Another way we drive direct business is through our marketing programs. We have a great deal of marketing programs in the marketplace each year, mainly driven through SEM campaigns, but driving direct to our hotels rather than through third-party websites. This year we are seeing the business at above 2019 levels, pre-pandemic levels again. And finally, through our website. Our website is quite an old website these days, although we refresh it every year, of course. But we are encouraged by the numbers we're seeing We are currently at a higher conversion rate through our website than we've been in many years, and we're seeing some significant bookings coming through our direct website into the hotels. So through those three ways, I think we will really make a difference for properties in the next few years. Really, the first and most important trend is authenticity. It's very difficult to create authenticity if you're a chain branded hotel with brand standards that you have to implement across many different countries and many different cities. Our hotels are all unique, they're authentic, they have a sense of place, they have spa experiences, they have restaurants and food experiences that are of the place. And I think the market has been moving in that direction for some time. If you really ask yourself who's really excited about staying at a Marriott in the luxury market, very few people are excited about that. And if I ask you to name your favorite restaurant, it's very unlikely you'll come back and tell me McDonald's or KFC. It's going to be some unique restaurant that you had a great experience at that gave you a sense of place. And I think that's really our magic in the independent hotel space, is that we can produce this time and time again because all of our hotels are independently owned and managed. Secondly, we are seeing an increase in what we call purpose-driven travel. Travel for vacation is all well and good, but many people now are traveling for a reason, whether that is a spa experience, a food experience, to see a specific destination, or whether it's just to spend time with friends and family, or even for some charity work, some altruistic reason. We're seeing this as a major trend, and we think this will continue to grow over the next 5 to 10 years. So finally, sustainability. As I've already mentioned, we created the Beyond Green travel brand during the pandemic to capture this market, and we see this as a major trend in the future. Certainly in the luxury market, people more and more are looking for properties and experiences that demonstrate that they have both social consciousness but also environmental awareness, and that travelers are reducing their footprint and can feel good about going to the properties they're going to without damaging the environment. So funny you should ask, I actually asked ChatGPT that very question yesterday, and this is what it told me. AI has the potential to transform travel bookings and experience in the coming years. AI can analyze vast amounts of travel-related data, including user preferences, past bookings, and online behavior. We will soon see companies that will offer personalized recommendations. Yeah, many things, but firstly I think we'll be talking about our China reopening campaign that we're about to launch in China, driving business out to not just the region but also the globe. By then I should hopefully have some very positive results, but we should also be able to share some insights into what's going on with that market as a whole. Secondly, I'll be looking at geopolitical problems and the uncertainty they cause within the different marketplaces as we see them, not just in this region but also in Europe and the US too. And then finally I'll be talking about shortages of staffing in the recruitment market. It's a real problem for our hotels, compounded by the pandemic, and has been for a while, and I think we need to come up with some brave solutions to change this. I think that really two things, networking. I think it's great to be in a room with like-minded people, peers, vendors, people that we can actually have intelligent discussions with during the event. And I think secondly, the depth of content. I think the content that you put together is really fantastic, and I'm really looking forward to learning when I get there and come away with some key actionable takeaways.